Does there really need to be a ban on exotic animals as pets? Once you learn the background behind this type of market, you start to understand that placing a ban might be their only option. You could say the negatives definitely outweigh the positives. So how do you obtain one of these animals anyways? They can be taken from the wild, smuggled across borders, or even grown in warehouses just like puppy mills. It's becoming more easier to obtain them as background breeders, private parties, and internet sites become more popular. Today, almost 90% of the animals transported across the border die. And also, 5,000 tigers today have been reported to be kept in captivity. But since this is illegal, there's no sure way to tell how many are actually being kept away. So what people misunderstand about this type of business is that by buying these types of pets, we're attempting to change the nature of the animal instead of adapting to their needs. Most of these animals are territorial or need small social interactions that we can't keep up with. Most of them that are kept in captivity end up isolated, alone, and enclosed. These animals are also dangerous to us because of their diseases such as herpes B, monkeypox, salmonella, or simian B, and that's just a few. These animals also have been known to attack by suffocating, biting, or even attacking once escaped, even complete mutilations of humans. An example of this would be August 28, 1999 in Illinois, where a 3-year-old was strangled by his own pet snake. His parents were then charged with child endangerment and possession of dangerous animals. Also, an important thing to know is that monkeys, almost all of them, contain infections or diseases that can be harmful to humans, even deadly, but can be almost completely harmless to the animal itself and may show no signs at all. So how do we fix this problem? Today, most of the laws only protect regulations or have regulations on the importation instead of possession of the animal. So to fix this, I think that we should reform some of these, such as the Endangered Species Act or the Lacey Act, which only puts restrictions on illegally obtaining these animals and can also have an effect on the possession of these animals too. Another way to effectively change this would be to report any cases that we encounter and also to educate other people about the bad effects of this type of market. So in conclusion, as you can see, in order to save these beautiful creatures, regulations must be tightened. Citizens need to speak up and spread the word and the bad knowledge of the effects that this type of trade can have.